Welcome back, D plus E!
Family! Yo, fam! Oh my gosh!
Fam, today we are coming to you not from a theme park, but from our living room.
Home sweet home, where the fam gets to go ahead and get together. On this video, I'm a little all over the place because I'm an emotional mess. The year is pretty much done and over.
It's gone.
And the honest truth is, we are so thankful before anything, we are so thankful for all of you rolling with us, riding with us, for like pretty much going on every adventure, from merch searches to the food to the theme parks to...
Guys,
oh my gosh,
we are so grateful. We love you guys so much, and we've hit so many milestones because of you.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
This little familia is a big familia. We might need a bigger living room to bring all you guys in. But we wanted to go ahead and do the top 21 moments of the
2021.
Oh my god. Without further ado,
grab the snacks and let's dive right into it.
Woo, number 21.
Going back to Disneyland as siblings for Eli and Claudia and Matt as well.
Okay, so that was a huge moment. It was the first time that Nerdy Adventures collab. Honestly, shout out to the sister and to the brother-in-law, but it was actually much cooler than just collabing together. They themselves finding their footing on just doing adventures on social media and whatnot. But it was being able to hang out at the parks. My sister and I hadn't gone back to DCA together since DCA opened up, which is like.
Oh yeah, I got to hear all the stories, so
which
that was
like
cool.
Whoa! But it was even doper to just hang out, have food, enjoy it as
guys,
the fans that we are now.
No, well they ate all of the Halloween churros, which was so cool to see.
And then we had way too many drinks off cam.
And then we went on Grizzly Rapids, which that was so much fun. That was so cool.
My Jordans didn't survive. But that was a great moment. Now, number 20?
A touch of Disney.
Okay.
And that happened in the beginning of the year, you guys. If you remember.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was when theme parks were pretty much closed down. And then they were going to do this one event, which was a food and wine. But instead, they called it A Touch of Disney because we were going to be able to experience the park. No rides, though.
No rides.
Lots of food.
No, okay. So, as huge Disney fans as we are, as a huge theme park people that we are, to be able to go back into the park, even if we weren't able to go on the rides, it was just yes,
amazing, spectacular,
yes,
to be in that environment again, hearing the sounds, the music,
a touch of normality, just going back.
A touch.
But
true.
It was great to try the food. I mean, we brought you along, and then as foodies ourselves, we're like, hey, we could bring this adventure to y'all, and it just kicked off.
It started
everything.
Clicking, right?
Yeah.
It started clicking. We started getting into Instagram during that time, so it was fun making all those stories.
Oh yeah,
it was great.
Dope.
We had so much energy, yes, ready to take on the world of Disney, huh?
Oh my gosh, we still are. Even on the least hours of sleep. But with that said, going to number 19.
Howl-O-Scream at SeaWorld.
Okay, so Howl-O-Scream had to be it was dope for many things, and it has the potential to be a very top-notch scare thing in the future.
The only reason why he says that because the audience is kind of divided whether they liked the event. They either loved it or hated it, and we were kind of we loved it.
Okay.
I'll say that I love that event.
Here's why it makes the key moments or memories for myself on it. In no particular order, but the top 3 that comes to it. The merch was amazing there, first and foremost. Mm-hmm. The drinks. Out of all the theme parks,
the environment. I love animals, and their scare zones were based on mermaids, pirates. I was I've never seen that before.
Okay.
I've never seen that before.
The snake lady was pretty cool.
The snake lady was cool.
They actually had snakes. But
and not to mention, you guys, we actually seen and talked to Magically Consume there.
Oh, that's where Eric and I fell in love. That was the romance began. So yeah, no, and of course
they're
Star Wars
so fun. If you guys are not following them, go ahead and follow them, subscribe, support the fans.
Oh, they do lightsaber giveaways. Very, very cool.
They do. Speaking about lightsabers, going to number 18, getting the dark saber.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So for those that know us from even the other channels that we have, Legendary Adventures, we love Pokemon, we love Star Wars. And so, there's been some several new hilts added to the collection, and the one that I wanted the most was the dark saber. Oh, the one from the Mandalorian series, the black sword thing that goes zoom, 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 that you can't take, you have to win in battle. I wanted it so bad. I missed it because A whole other video for it.
It was a lot of drama.
Like that.
It was a lot of drama.
So when we were able to find it, and shout out to all the homies who helped out and locating it. Paul's for Paul Theme Park Adventures, Hype Beast, helped out in that too. Wonder Was the Magic, Nick, all the squad mates helped out and locating it for me. Oh yes, it's in stock. Oh, we saw it last. The numbers to be able to have it. And what was the coolest part about it, and some of y'all who follow us on the ground, you saw the photos. Becky and I did lightsaber photos,
dude, and that one, I'm gonna take credit. That was my idea. Because that was so cool, though. Because I was like, how can we not take a photo shoot? Even though we weren't in Star Wars gear that day.
No, we were in Marvel gear.
We were in totally different gear. I was like, I cannot not take a photo shoot with the dark saber. And those photos
with the fireworks in Batu, it was...
Dude, we were sweating. We were working it out. It's a workout, you guys. And we're like, boom, boom.
No, we did a whole photo shoot.
Cool.
It was super cool. It was...
Everyone was like, what's going on over there? It was so funny.
It was hilarious because we should have just had the cameras on us because we were on the floor taking angles and everything. And it was just great. I honestly kudos to the wifey for having that thought to do the photos because honestly I plugged it in, built it, and I was like, ooh. Actually, I still look ooh when I go and do it.
Okay, and then going to number 17th is actually meeting Brian Hall at Batu.
Oh my gosh!
That actually happened in Batu specifically.
Yeah, so I mean, not one. Okay, so I already love Star Wars. I already love Batu.
We both do.
And the fact that I love I have a huge love and respect for Brian Hall. If you guys are why does that name sound familiar? It's the wonderful gentleman who does cartoon voices, Disney voice actor. He recently went ahead and did the voice for Drac in Transylvania.
Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah,
yes.
Which we both happen to love that movie series so much.
We do. It is so funny.
And so what was awesome was it was one of those days where the mask was still in full effect in the theme parks, and so.
We were actually pretty early to Batu. We were one of the first people around there.
Yeah.
And then continued.
And so I saw Brian from the back and I immediately recognized him and I started to go say hi and of course thank him for all his work that he does for being a creator. On my tough days I would check out his videos and it would really brighten me up. For those that don't know, my old workplace sat on the 19th floor on Orange and had a direct shot at the Matterhorn and I would watch his videos and bring me closer to Disney while I was supposed to be working, but it transported me there.
And his videos are amazing, you guys. He actually does have a YouTube channel.
Yeah,
he has so many things on there. But go ahead.
An amazing human being. Not only did he take a moment to chat with us, and let me be geeked out because we've met so many people, but he's the only individual that I actually geeked out. And him and his wonderful family.
It's different, but okay.
Him and his wonderful family were like, oh, do you want to go ahead and join us to go ahead and do the Chewbacca run? Which I was like,
dude, that was insane.
She said yes. I couldn't.
That was
I couldn't
so
speak.
insane.
So we went ahead and did the run, and to make him laugh, as we're freaking out, just enjoying, doing the Millennium Flight, it was just dope.
It was
very
awesome. He was so sweet and everything.
The sweetest.
And his family was super, super sweet.
Oh my gosh.
They were talking to us, the kids were so excited.
Which made it even awesome because
it was cool.
We even ended up running into him again at the end of the night, and he still took the time to chat with us and chatted with all of them.
Picture everything. I was like, oh my gosh,
wonderful,
how cool.
wonderful. That
was a good highlight.
One of the big highlights. Yeah,
that was a good highlight. Okay, and then number 16 happens to be that same day, which was taking my brother to Batu.
Oh!
Because he was there too.
Yes.
So that happened, but then this next part.
Right, okay, so we had taken Julian when Batu had opened up and done the Star Wars, and we had done the Smuggler's Run before, but what we didn't get the chance to do was Rise of the Resistance with him.
Oh my god.
So to be able to take him on it,
and he's a big Star Wars fan.
Huge Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
Seriously, as big as us, it's one of the things that we geek out the most. It's one of the few things that we dive into the fandom wholeheartedly into. And so to be able to take him in and just have him go, oh, if you ever get a chance to watch videos
so
first time reactions, because we were there, we've done it, we still do it. It's just an amazing ride, and he lost his mind, and we're just that was really, really awesome. But coming in at number 15, Castle Dark. Okay, so Castle Dark, and you're like, what is Castle Dark? Castle Dark is actually the local haunt to us at Becky's like childhood theme park that she loves so much.
Yeah,
Castle
here in
Park.
Riverside.
Here in Riverside. Yeah. I love Castle Park because it's my favorite place to go play miniature golf at.
No, I love it because my family actually used to go there like every weekend. My dad would take us a lot.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, and he would play all the games, win us all the stuffed animals. Like, it was really cool.
Yeah.
So, like, that was like my first love for a theme park because it is a theme park. It's just like much smaller,
smaller scale.
Imagine like Scandinavia, or a little bit bigger than that, but like around
or
like that.
Bullwinkles, if anyone remember what a Bullwinkles is, or like the other like little mini golf places with like a few little amusement park rides. But it's very cool.
And then on top of that, I met actually somebody that I'm a huge, huge fan of, which is Kaylee from Sharp Productions.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah!
And Matt,
yeah. And Matt, too! So we both geeked out, but I was just like, oh my gosh, because she is like an icon of Halloween. Like, I think of Halloween, I think of her and like doing all the HHN mazes. So she was like the sweetest person. Like, I geeked out, I had my moment. Like, they gave us so much time, like Matt, and like they were like, oh my god, they were like so sweet.
But alright, so going at number 14 then?
Is the Ghostbusters Exhibit.
Oh my gosh, okay.
We're getting through like some really
That was freaking fire. Okay,
yes.
This whole big event took place at the Hollywood Museum, and it was an actual exhibit set up for the Ghostbusters just about a week or two before the movie actually went live for like everyone to see for Ghostbusters Afterlife. It was really cool to attend because we didn't get to go see just the exhibit. We got to go ahead and be invited by our good friend Eddie Guerrero, who's a local Ghostbuster of the OC Ghostbusters. Oh my gosh, the man, the myth, the legend, just a wonderful human, sweet individual with the voice of an angel, loves karaoke. Y'all, you gotta check him out. We'll grab information like right down below. But like, oh my gosh, he himself had built like items of Ghostbusters that he does
like
for his
props and everything, like real life
amazing
things,
like the proton packs, just everything.
Oh my gosh,
the suit,
yes.
And it got to be in the museum, which we geeked out for. Like, we freaked out for him because we were like, dude, that's when you have a labor of love, a passion, and you're like, you do it because you really love it. You never know where your hobbies or your things are going to take you, but to be in the museum so that other fans can be like, awesome, just utterly awesome. And then like to be there, to be one of the few YouTubers. Of course, we were there with Real Family Adventures too.
Yes.
Shout out to the squad. Like, oh my gosh, love you guys so much. But like, it was just cool to be there, be the only few YouTubers, you know, and we're like chatting.
It was a red carpet event.
That's what it was.
With a lot of celebrities, the whole Ghostbusters community was there. Like, it was insane.
So fire. Yeah,
like interviews. We were up there. They were giving speeches and thanking everyone.
Everything, and we're just like,
it was amazing, you guys.
Super awesome. And
we were just like, how are we here? Like, pinch me. Like, how? It was insane.
It was very cool. And of course, thank you also to
to
the Hollywood Museum for allowing us to be there, allowing us to go ahead and have our cameras in there as well. So that was very, very awesome. And then, the list just keeps going because, I mean, there's so many good things, so many great moments. Okay, so coming in at number 13...
Avengers Campus.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Okay, so
it was like the best moment. You're saying
Okay, so yes, it is like one of the amazing days. It was, and still is. Avengers Campus is awesome. Like,
and we're talking about opening day.
But this is opening day, and this is why I say if you know me and if you've been following on the channels, I don't like waiting in like lines. I don't do it.
Well, you do much better than I do. So
yes, but
I don't know.
There's a plan. You stick to it. You zigzag your ways into like what's gonna be like, you know, four times and whatnot. But anyways, the reason I'm like is because most of our friends were able to get into like Avengers Campus right out of the gate. Like, boom, got in. We got stuck in the crowd. Got stuck in the big line. It took us almost almost 4 hours to get into Avengers Campus.
It was a long way.
We could have gone to Vegas. That's all I'm saying. We could have gone to Vegas, but like, needless to say, it was cool because in line, like, we got to like, what do? You wait. You don't want to be on your phone because if you kill your phone, like, it was a hot day, you're burning, you're toasting, like, But because we were in line, you realize there's other YouTubers in line. There's people you watch online, and then you're like,
it was
hey!
awesome. Yeah,
and then you're like, hey!
And keep in mind, we're not used to this environment since it was like one of the first YouTube videos we made for theme parks specifically. Yeah. So we were like, what the heck?
I think like four or five videos in.
We met so many people that day, and it was awesome. Like the AM.
Oh, we got to hang out with Chris Rogers for a quick minute.
Yeah, that's cool. That was so awesome, actually.
Yeah, he's the sweetest. He
and
totally
Magic
is the sweetest.
Journeys as
well.
well.
Oh, yeah, McVie and Janelle. Oh, another sweetheart. And then, Salmondo, and then, like, of course, so many others as well. Just like,
it was just mind-blowing.
Oh, Mouse Vibes. I'm in. Ashley and Trish as well.
That's true.
Yeah, they're like,
is so true.
Ashley was so sweet. She's all, do you really know me? I'm like, yes, I watch your videos. You guys are the coolest. we still need to do drinks. Okay, so that was awesome. The Spider-Man ride, the merch was cool. Yeah, so it was awesome.
Coming in at number 12 is Pirates Cave with the collab with Adventures with David.
Señor David. Oh, the sweetest and the homie. Okay, so for me, Pirates Cave was amazing. It was one of my favorite home haunts.
Yes. Keep in mind it's a home haunt, but like they had such an elaborate setup that we were not really expecting that from a home haunt.
Yeah, like it was just like wow, you went in it and it felt like HHN quality. Like we were
there
just
was
like
a story.
The story was insane. I got to save David from a Kraken. Like how often do you get to say that?
That was cool.
So I feel I'm pretty proud of myself for that.
It was fun. It was fun doing a collab.
Bought a Kraken to save the homie.
Yeah, doing the collab with Adventures with David was awesome. They're like a beautiful friendship actually bloomed from that collab.
Of course, him and Sandra también. Oh,
yes. So shout out to you guys.
Yeah. And so many like fun memories. So many great moments. Some of you all like caught that. Some of you have been like, I missed that video. I'm like, fam, we get it. We've been posting relentless. We went from like a steady schedule of like a few videos here and there to like we posted almost every single day since like mid-August. And thinking of mid-August, I'm thinking of like the heat. I'm thinking of like
oh my gosh, it was crazy.
Thirsty. I'm so thirsty. Fam, get your drinky drinks because we're about to talk about them drinky drinks.
We're going to talk about almost a top 10. This is top 11.
Top 11.
Top 11.
So top 11
we're coming
is what?
down to like the very good ones, the very top moments of 2021.
I know there's there's no way we talk about 2021 without the drinky drinks. So please tell me 11 is something to do with drinky drinks.
Yes, the tastiest drinks at Universal Studios.
Yes.
I'm like, bubble bubble.
Okay. No, look, we might be a little bit already like lost in drunk memory because of it. Okay, first and foremost, we love going to theme parks, like y'all know. We love eating the eats, but when we can go ahead and get the bevies, the adult bevies, yes. Now, DCA is fun to go ahead and get drinks at.
It is.
But to us, the best theme park to go drink at is Universal, hands down.
To drink at, yes.
Yes, because it's just certain environments just take you in and you're like, yes, whether you're at Boar's Head, whether you're at Mulligan's, whether you go down to the lower lot and you're getting something at the Isla? I can't remember the other part because I was pretty much
like Isla Nua or something.
Oh, Isla, yeah, something like that. I can't remember because I'm like, all I remember is having drinks, big drinks in my hand, tiki drinks. But it was great because not only that, we got to go ahead and sample, some non-adult bevies like the Flaming Moe's, which I was like surprised that it's not an alcoholic drink. So if you're ever there, it's just pretty
orange
much
soda
with like dry ice. It just looks cool and it's tasty because I love orange soda.
Yeah, and then Eli got to drink the Duff beer, which is only brewed for Universal Studios.
Yeah, which is very cool because like Universal has like beers that are only like for that park, whether it's the Duff
which
one,
is awesome.
Right.
I mean, that's exclusive beer and alcohol if you're like really into the drinks. Like it is a place. Plus, not to mention the Jurassic Waters.
Oh. But I mean, it wasn't the first time we had them. We had found them before.
Yeah.
And like to this day,
it rekindled our love for that drink.
I don't know if it rekindled. I think it just threw another log to the fire. Like, like the reality is like when we're there, we start Universal trips with that in our hand, and we leave with that in our hand. Like mind you, like the bar closes like 1 hour, like or earlier than like the park closing. So like we're always there to like last call, snag it. But it's a drink to drink. It's a drink to have. It's the booziest drink.
It's fun. Universal is fun.
Universal's fun, and because of that drink, we've gotten to know every single bartender there. And
they know us.
It's pretty wild.
Coming in at number 10 is Holiday in the Park at Six Flags.
Okay. So we had done a few Six Flags trips. For those that know us, we love Six Flags. Six Flags.
We do, guys. We do love Six Flags.
Six Flags is actually the initial park where we did our first video ever, while we tested out gear on another channel that we have, and like it was great because like for this channel to go to where we initially started with an idea of like testing the camera and feeling like how to vlog, because for those that are starting out or maybe you're even thinking about it, it's awkward. And that's okay. It's supposed to be, and you get better at it after each video. So for those that I already talked to, or that have ever spoken to me about or Becky about creating, we will push you so hard. Go for it. But it was just awesome. But that park, that event was so amazing because, first of all, the food was wild. The food was
amazing.
The top things that come to me from eating that thing was eating there. And I say that thing because the holiday sandwich there, that tasted like a Thanksgiving sandwich, was so good. It was the one thing that I ate almost in the beginning, and it pretty much almost knocked me out. But it was the tastiest thing, and then to be able to get that giant cup of champurrado was
was so good, right?
I was such a happy boy. But
it was awesome, you guys.
And the lights, over 2 million lights, did not
they did not disappoint at
No,
all.
not at all. Mind you, we were in the middle of, doing a shoot, for it, and you see it on the video, and we're like, whoa, the lights kicked on, and then, the music kicked on, and,
Yeah, it was just, unexpected. It was just, bam, and then everything went on, and we were like, how come we missed that with the camera? Because we were in the middle of eating.
Yeah.
And then we were like, no, get the camera, hurry. And we started recording. There were stilt walkers, which they were very interactive.
Dude, Carol the Bells is, my favorite song, and to have it in punk form, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that punk area was spectacular.
I didn't want to leave that area.
Everything was so cool.
It was super cool. I can't wait to go again next year. Yes.
How are they going to step it up? Dang.
2 million and one lights.
2 million and one lights. Now, coming in at number 9 is Dark Harvest.
Yes. Okay.
Haunt here in Chino, California.
Okay, so this is this one is up there. Definitely makes the top 10. Just because it's very unique. It's so awesome.
It is.
A lot of people that.
So let them know. Actually, I'll let you guys know. It's basically like a carnival with a pumpkin patch. Plus, there's an adult maze, and then there's another maze plus photo ops.
Yeah.
So it's just a jam-packed place with so many activities to do. But continue.
No, well, there's also the laser tag with the zombies, or was it paintball?
The paintball.
Paintball with zombies, yeah. Right?
We didn't get to do that, that's why. We did see it.
And shout out to Jingles over there as well, one of those awesome scare actors that we got to meet throughout the whole haunt season as well. Can't wait to see you again, but it was very cool. Not only was it cool because it's a haunt, it's a corn maze.
Corn maze.
The corn maze is wild. It's in pitch darkness, so we're walking around, going through facades. The scare actors were just merciless and amazing.
They were so cool. Even there was I can't remember their name right now, but let me know in the comments if you guys know who I'm talking about. But that scare actor acts like a dog, and it was cool seeing him around. And he was very into it. I was like, dang, that's commitment right there.
Yeah, no, it was very cool. And then the photo ops as well, to go and do it.
Disney Nightmare Before Christmas, Ghostbuster photo op. They had Jurassic.
T-Rex, yeah,
they had a whole bunch. It was awesome.
There was just a lot of little things that you're like, dang, you're getting your money's worth.
No, really.
It was very cool.
So cool. It blew us away.
We're
how come we never knew about this?
Yeah,
That's
so we can't wait to do opening night. We're not going to miss that for the world. Cannot wait. Number 8.
Festival of Holidays.
Woo!
With your sister.
Yes.
That food.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So Festival of Holidays, for those that aren't familiar with what happens in the world of Disneyland and DCA, DCA happens to be the park where you go ahead and have the majority of the Christmas lights, the festivities, la música, and the food. So this is when the little food huts roll out, and there's big menus, and you get passports to go ahead and buy and sample all these little foods. And mind you, I called in the backup. I called in my sister, Nerdy Adventures, and we rolled. I mean, Becky came with us because, let's face it, we were there to go ahead and find all the gluten-free items so that Becky could go ahead and eat them. Because if you don't know, Becky has a gluten sensitivity issue, and so we try to make sure that she gets good meats, good drinks, for her. But that meant covering all the other food, and of course my sister was able to give me a hand with that on the drinks. It was
awesome. We ended up eating every single thing there was,
plus every single drink.
We started off in the morning and we did not leave DCA, you guys. Mind you, there was Disney Plus Day on the other side. There was things going on in Disneyland, and we did not move, you guys. We missed the parade.
We missed a lot of things.
We missed one of the holiday parades, fireworks. It was opening day for the fireworks too. And we did not make it in time because we were eating, we were drinking, and we were
drunk.
And then we also hung out with Disney Elijah for a bit.
The sweetest.
Oh,
bro, I love you so much. But from one Eli to another Eli, how could I not? I just nothing but good things for you. Give him a follow. He is amazing on the gram. Also,
and TikTok.
Another foodie. Wonderful sense of humor and exquisite taste in merch. But it was great. Plus, anytime I get a chance to go ahead and get my sister drunk, it's always fun for me. So sorry about that, bro. Matt's like, stop getting her drunk, and I'm like, no.
So coming in at number 7 is HHN.
Yes. Okay, so to be able to go back to HHN. Yes, we love it so much. It holds such a great place in our hearts.
Even before the channel, you guys. Yeah. We have old photos of us going to HHN. That was always part of our routine. We would always go every year.
We go hard for Halloween.
Before the channel, so it wasn't that hard transitioning everything into the YouTube channel.
It's just
we were already doing everything.
There.
We were already doing all these things.
All this stuff. What are they doing? We're at one theme park or another, and so to be able to do it and bring you along was awesome.
Yes.
I think we were still trying to find how to showcase it with you guys.
We were learning. We're still learning. But back then we were just trying to figure it out more. We're okay, what camera, what setting, what do we do? But it was still cool. The Halloween maze was one of my favorite mazes. The Bride of Frankenstein was cool.
Oh my gosh! Yes. I love the scare actors, of course.
It was on point. They had the best special effects.
Yes, and Halloween was dope too.
We ran into so many creators that day too.
Also, getting to hang out with Steve and Kai, oh my gosh, you guys are the sweetest.
Oh my god, we miss you guys.
We miss you. Okay, so for those that don't know, we hang out with Steve and Kai a lot when we would run into DCA, just hang out and just quick chat. They're the sweetest, and so being able to spend time in between shoots while you're working and because that's what it is. It can be work. Catch up for a bit is the sweetest. So cool. So that was dope. And then of course just hanging out with everyone else as well. Now, coming in at number 6, and of course this is just one transition from one haunt to another, is Temecula Terror! And I know it. You're like, skirt, what? You just said HHN. What is Temecula Terror? Temecula Terror is a new haunt that happens to be here in the IE. And you know what? When we went to it, we didn't know what to expect. But first of all, we went to it because we love supporting local business. Always. 2, it's by the Blood Brothers, yo.
Bloodshed Brothers.
Yo, okay, so being from the IE, I know them. I don't know if you knew them back then, but they would do the haunts over at the Storm Stadium in Lake Elsinore.
Yes.
So I was like, yes! So I was like, all right, I had a good level of a bar, where we're going with it, what to expect.
Yeah, I feel I was more in the dark, but after getting to hear their story, then see their product, and I was just my mode. I'm I'm a huge fan of the Bloodshed Brothers.
It was dope. We went, did the day one thing, and we're like, oh, this is cute, this is nice, this is great for the family. But then of course 7 o'clock hits, and the ghosts, the terror squad, their scare actors come out.
Dylan.
Oh, Mr. Mayor! I love you so much, Mr. Mayor.
Both of you.
Oh man! his IG right there, fam. You gotta give him a follow. But the sweetest individual. Went ahead and does his opening speech, brings everyone into the haunted areas. The facades were amazing.
I loved it. I love the setup so much. Everything about it was so cool. We cannot wait for 2022 to see what Temecula Terror brings to the table. I think that the bar is so high.
Top 3 ones that I cannot wait to go back, for sure.
For real.
But we loved it. The haunts were great. It's super scary. It's the only haunt that we went back to twice.
We went on Halloween.
We made sure to make it back there, not only to go ahead and enjoy the haunts, but the drinks there
the
were
speakeasy bar. That was
speakeasy
so cool.
bar, the margaritas, like they had several like places to go grab drinks and fantastic drinks. Honestly,
they were so good
and
I mean,
well priced.
The level of like detail, like they were burning sage, they were smoking the drinks, like the environment was awesome.
It kept evolving from like when we went opening night to what it was the final night. There was changes to it. There was a costume party at the final night. Yeah. It was super cool.
A DJ was there.
And then, like, honestly, again, Mr. Mayor, who went all out on scaring us for the final run through the mazes. Loved it. Totally worth it. Cannot wait to go again.
So, that leads us to yet another haunt.
For reals?
Number 5 is Frightfest 2021.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I know a lot of people are like, Frightfest is freaking awesome. Frightfest gets held at Six Flags, and it's really underrated in my opinion.
So underrated.
And the wifey's opinion too, because first and foremost, you know, if you go to all the other theme parks, you kind of know what to expect. You watch the videos and you're like, well, what's going on here? There are some scare actors right at the gate. There's scare actors in the back. Normally, there is no real way to like escape the scare zones. You got to walk through it, or you know, like take a specific one-way route. You know, which is safe, and you know when you're trying to exit out. But it is so cool. This year they gave you options to go in and out. There were so many so many good like mazes. Honestly, I just enjoyed it all. The actors are on a different level. I
love the actors. I mean, they really got us many times. Me, my brother, you, and then like we all lost lives, you guys.
So we on the haunts we play a life game of like, you know, 3 lives like a video game, and then, you know, if you get scared, you're out, you know, or you got to do a drink or whatever. A punishment. But like it was just so much fun. It was such a great one. Like I cannot wait to go back again. So that was definitely.
So coming in at number 4 is Arcade Cranium, and collabing with them for the 3 a.m. community.
Shout out to Sussy Baca for
Edward and Nikki.
Oh my Eddie.
We love you.
We do love you both, guys. We love you both.
Regardless of that, you guys, they changed our lives.
They did. You know, Eddie is such a master of his craft. It was great to not only get to know him and like, you know, build the beautiful friendship that we have now, but like to also see you in your work, bro. Like your element, like it's just
both of you guys, like creative as heck and geniuses. I'm like, wow, like the work ethic that they have and everything. I was just like, wow, that's insane.
No, yeah,
so that was cool.
It was fun. It's still a great memory.
Oh my god, I see that video often. I'm like, dang, I can't believe like we did that. Yeah, that was awesome.
That one holds great memories.
It really does. And that leads us to the top 3, guys. So hang in there, guys. If you guys are liking the video, smash the like button, turn the notification bell on, guys. Put it to all notifications, guys.
For reals, because if these are the adventures you missed this year, you don't even know what we have planned already next year.
Next year is going to be awesome.
I'm letting you know right now, I already have the first 6 months like planned. Like the schedule's locked in. Mind you, we have like 2 months of like what's going on, and then everything from like September to December is already locked in. So like videos are coming. Oh my gosh, so many great things, so many adventures. Cannot wait. But with that said, I'm ready. Number 3.
Grinchmas.
Oh, yes. Okay, so I think the Grinchmas was the one like thing that like I was looking forward to a lot this year. Just because, like, we didn't get a chance to do it the year prior. Just because, you know, we were trying to be precautious, like everything with COVID, and then, you know, we still got sick. Stuff happens. But needless to say, you know, we were so excited about it, and to be able to do it, to go opening day was amazing. We had not only did we go opening day, we also went back several other times and got to enjoy it.
We did the food, you guys.
The food was
giant
tasty.
Grinch donut.
Oh my god,
was crazy. Like there was like spiked drinks. Those were so delicious. And I got to meet the Grinch. We both did, but like, oh my gosh,
total sweet.
I loved him so much, you guys. I did not expect him to be that nice to me, but I'm like, dude, you are so nice to me. Like you were so being way too nice to me. But I was like, I love you, Grinch. Like I love you, and I genuinely do though. Like I love the Grinch. That movie is like held really high. That might be my favorite Christmas movie of all time.
Yes,
like
yes.
honestly, like
it's up there. It's up there.
It's
Yeah.
such a good movie. So
Die
I'm
Hard.
like, so to see that and like be able to interact with all the characters.
Oh, the
and,
characters
like,
are
the
always on it.
environment.
Like they're just like full on. Like it was dope. Like for them to just interact with you, and it was. Oh, I enjoyed the mayor as well, and just Cindy Lou was great. And then yeah, the Grinch was awesome. The lighting ceremony was phenomenal. To be able to see Hogwarts with like the Christmas display on it.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
They do a really good
They
job.
did a really
There's
good job.
lights, the environment, everything was like a thumbs up. We had so much fun.
So much fun. Great. And then of course we got to hang out with Alani Vibes for a quick moment.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, shout out to the fam as well. Mm-hmm. And then of course we got to hang out with Wonders of Magic and Paul Theme Park Adventures. Like just the sweetest
ever.
guys. Sweetest guys.
Alright, so that leads us to the number 2 spot, you guys.
Wow. What came in at number 2?
Oogie Boogie Bash!
We gotta go back! Oh my gosh, so if you didn't see that video...
Funny.
Oh, no, it was just... Okay, so...
We dressed up
as Back to the Future, as Marty McFly and Doc Brown. And we didn't break character. We were in character the whole entire time. It was great to see people geek out for seeing us like dressed like that.
Oh my god, it was so cool.
It was just awesome.
Was like Doc like this, and like it was so.
People
cool.
would be like, "Oh, it'd be great if there was a Marty," and then Becky would come like strolling by and be like, "Hey, hey!" And to like make like the whole entire night even like more amazing was like the night ended with like a lightning storm, and we're like, "We gotta get to the clock tower over at Carthay." So
that's
it was
so true. That was cool.
It was cool. Like it's just. We always attend like the Oogie Boogie Bash or like the Halloween themed event. So I've always made that push for it from like the first year that we went dressed as the Day of the Dead to like to do it. And I fam, like if you can get that ticket, we push for it. Like it's so much fun to like just be in costume and do
dress up, the trick or treating.
Yes, I know it sounds weird.
Villains Grove.
Seeing the villains out is dope. Actually, by the time this video comes out, there'll be Villains in the Night, coming up for 2022. That'll be your other chance to go ahead and see it. And you can be in costume as well, which is just fun. It's a costume party. Like, dude, as adults, how often do you get to dress up as a costume? Just do it. It's so much fun. And then, of course, we got to see all the other, like, wonderful, like, creators out there. I think we ran into everyone that night. So, yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. Sorry, I won't listen.
Drum roll.
What could be number 1?
Drum roll. Number 1 is...
It's my birthday!
Reopening of Disneyland.
Oh, okay, that's better than my birthday! No, okay, so reopening... The reopening was just like so monumental, so emotional. We were there for Rope Drop, like just like we were there out of the gate. We got to go ahead.
It was actually really emotional, you guys. It was a lot.
Wild.
A lot of emotions were running high for everyone. Because all the theme parks have been closed, for like such a long time. Like history was made, that day, and like the past events that led up to that day.
Yeah.
So it was very symbolic of like just like kind of like the world and a little bit of normality, like opening up.
Coming back. Yeah. For us, we love all the theme parks. We have our passes to all of them, and so like anytime that we could be at Disneyland, to celebrate birthdays and like anniversaries or like
it just means so much to a lot of people. Like, and it's not even just to celebrate. It means so much.
So to be able to go there, I remember when we got in and being like applauded and greeted by like the cast members.
Oh my gosh!
And we're like we're crying.
Yeah,
they're crying, and I'm like, it's you. Like to this day, like I will forever love cast members from all theme parks, but especially Disney, just because I do feel like they do a little bit more like above and beyond. My sisters and ex cast members still have friends that are cast members there. Shout out to my beautiful Edmundo, who's working over in Disneyland, but. Brian Broski, like just like so many wonderful people, to be able to be back and like it was
that was like such a cool moment because no one really knew that was gonna happen. Like it was such a low key like secret. So the fact that they greeted us like that was just like wow.
Yeah, and then for anyone that knows us, we always go left. When we go to the park, everyone dipped for Space Mountain and like for Fantasyland, and we got to go ahead and enjoy walking up to the Columbia and to like into head over to the Haunted Mansion, and
Pirates
it was empty.
As well.
Pirates, and it was empty, and we got to enjoy it, and it was surreal. Like we took it all in, but it was just like a huge emotional situation.
Yeah.
So we stopped at Bengals Barbecue to just grab that first bite, and we're sitting there, we're just watching the park come back to life, and we're like, this
cool.
is so cool and so amazing. We were just like, oh, we hung out with Eddie and Nikki that day. We
just couldn't really believe we were there experiencing everything with everyone.
Were
why? Like, it doesn't even make sense.
The four of us were just like, this is wild.
Like, it was cool.
Like, it was just wild of like, seeing the park come back together. We're like, we also got that first taste of like,
the Splash Mountain.
Splash Mountain was
just
dope.
Riding a whole bunch of rides and getting to like just experience Disneyland. It seemed like we were just all little kids like running around a theme park. Like, oh my god, like yes, we've been missing Disneyland so much. Like,
was so
thank
much fun.
goodness this is happening.
To park hop, to go, get the drinky drinks at Lamplight that we had been missing so much. That secret menu. Oh, those were all amazing.
Pearl.
My Black Pearl. But yeah, no, fam, it was just awesome. Oh man, there's so many other fun memories like that. Oh, if we had more spots, they would have made it. It just, it was really hard to decide this.
It was really hard.
We've been over going for days of like what makes it. Some stuff was like creeping up there.
Some stuff we didn't agree, but we kind of like had to figure it out. But like that was the list, you guys. Thank you guys so much for being part of our 2021 this year. Wow, like it's one for the books, you guys. Honestly, so many milestones reached, and we just love you guys. We love you. we love you.
So with that said, fam, not to say goodbye, but I do want to go ahead and just thank you again. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, smash the notification bell.
And stay tuned for 2022, you guys.
Woo,
it's gonna be epic. Get ready. Strap in, guys. Strap in. And we'll see you in the next one right there.